Hey everyone, this is LinkXGL. Welcome to another update on the Faith game. And today, the purpose of this video is basically just to show one problem that I'm having, and I haven't been able to solve it, and I'm not even sure how it's happening. So that's why I'm making a video. I'm not understanding the problem. So me and Carl and I. Oh my God, I'm starting so much. Carl and I haven't really been working on the game that much. We have added a lot of new things, just like for the time that we've had, we haven't added much because obviously we have lives, we have school, we're just busy all the time, and I'm a really lazy guy. So when I have schoolwork and I finish my schoolwork, I don't feel like working on anything else. So that's why we don't have as much as we should have. But we do have two new things, and one of them is working semi correctly. It works correctly sometimes, doesn't work the other times, and I'll show that off later, just so I can show you the problem, and then you guys can help me figure out how to solve it. So anyways, the first one is that as you can see, there's a moving block here, and he can now grab onto the moving block. He wasn't able to grab onto moving blocks before. That was something that I added in. But he could also move across the block, and obviously I limited him to not being able to get off the edge there. Okay. And obviously if you want to get up, you could just climb up like that. Jump off, boom. Okay. So the other thing I wanted to show is the targeting system. So right now, boom. As you can see, the camera goes right behind him, and he walks left, right, forward, and backward, and that's good. It's good. And this part here works fine. This part here can be used, like, for example, if you're looking this way and you're running towards, like, I don't know, if you're running somewhere, you're just like, hey, I need to turn the camera to face the outside. Boom, there you go. So now he's facing the direction that you were running in. So here's the targeting system. These boxes are acting as placeholders for enemies, or things with the property called enemies. And how I have it set up is, here, I'll try my best to show it without the glitch happening. As you can see here, he can target enemies to the closest, second closest, and the furthest. Like that. I'm going to move a little bit further here. As you can see, it's working pretty fine. It's working fine, I mean, this part here at least. So what you're seeing right now just works fine. I'll explain how I do this in a second, just that there's no point right now, just because I want to show the other thing you can do with it. This could be used to aim with your blocks better. It's basically like the target system in any game ever. So it's just to help you out with the targeting system, with targeting enemies and targeting stuff. As you can see, it's just easier to aim stuff. So here's where the problem occurs. Let's say I'm here. Boom. Select this box. Okay. I walk back, and now I want to select this enemy who's attacking me from behind. Well, when I select him, Nate doesn't turn around. He just stays in his normal direction. I don't know why this is, but once I start like rotating around the box, he decides to turn in the direction of the enemy. So I honestly don't know what's happening. And here's, I'm gonna tell you how I have it set up, and maybe you can find the problem by the way I'm telling you. So first thing I do is you see now it works. It's just when I select it from behind. So if I was standing like that, you see he selects wrong. Anyways, okay. Now, the problem, here's how I have everything set up. Once again, I have a script that calculates the vector from Nate to the box. Afterwards, I have an empty that aligns to the box. So we have the what is it, align axis to vector thing used, and we have the get vector or whatever, right? From the player to get the vector between the player and the box, and then to align the player. I use an empty to align to the box, and then I copy the rotation of the empty to the box, and obviously I take out the the rotations I don't need. So when I copy the rotation, I'm only copying the Z rotation so it doesn't like flip everywhere. So yeah, that's how it's working. Now, that's literally it. That's literally how it works. There's nothing much else I can say because it's really simple how I have it done. And of course, it selects the nearest thing to you. So that's the thing. That I don't think nothing's wrong with that. It selects the nearest thing to you, and if you press another key, it selects the second nearest thing. If you press it again, third nearest thing, until you run out of the list of enemies that you have, and then it goes back to the first thing you selected, and etc. That's how it works. So, yeah, I'm not understanding why is it that he grabs on to the front. You see, it works fine with this block if he's facing backwards, but if I select this block here while facing backwards, he doesn't feel like turning. Do you see that? He just doesn't feel like it. He's just like, yeah. Like, totally, like, so, like, yeah. So that's my problem. I hope you guys can help me out with it. I actually have a feeling I know what's wrong, but I'm not totally sure. And I've tried so many things that I'm probably wrong anyways on what I think is happening. So if you guys can help me out with this, that'd be really cool. And that's it for this update. Thank you very much. Bye.